Jessica here, and I've decided to just do the whole story while it's fresh in my mind. Wish I wasn't in this situation in the first place, but there's nothing I can do to change it at all, except write about it, talk about it, and hope somebody doesn't make the same stupid mistake I did. So I met this guy, and I met him on Badoo. I thought it was a legitimate place because I've actually met people from there in person. But something was different about this guy. So we talk a little bit on the site, and we move to Google Hangouts, which probably should have been a red flag right there, but dumbass me, I didn't listen. He said he was a Marine, and he was in the Benin Republic, and he couldn't talk to me because his excuse was that his device wasn't able to make video or audio calls, which should have been a bullshit red flag right there. But I didn't listen. He declared his love for me. Oh, and he says "amol" a lot of times. He also took to me really, really fast to the point where he wanted me to, like, marry him really quickly or something like that. Anyways, it's stupid. And I did something I shouldn't have done, which was gave him money because I thought he was going to use it for a phone, and then one thing after another, and he kept making excuses after excuses, and he even got my online account information, which was dumb because the checks and everything that he used kept bouncing, so that should have been a red flag there. I'm also a journalist, so I should have, like, known better. But besides that, when I ran a trace on him, like, I went to the military records, he wasn't there. And neither in his email. No trace on him whatsoever. So that should have been a red flag as well. My friends who are in the military were actually warning him too, warning me about him, and I didn't listen, which was kind of stupid, because this guy actually had pictures of a real soldier, and he was parading around as him. So the moment I just snapped out of it was with my bank account stuff. Luckily, I have my parents to bail me out, but still. You really don't want to tangle with these guys. They've been doing this for a while, and that soldier that I mentioned isn't the only one. There's like thousands of those guys out there. They first ask you to, like, to meet them, like, on Google Hangouts or WhatsApp or something other. You can even find them on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. They will ask you for money, and you're going to have to refuse and then just block them, because if you give money, you'll end up regretting it. I mean, some people have been scammed thousands and thousands of dollars with these guys. And, but it happens, like, he was really, really good at what he did. And we were talking every single day, and there's also a scam going around with, they take the money and put it into Coinbase, which is like the cryptocurrency. Shouldn't have done that either. Or they use Western Union or MoneyGram in order to get the money to them. So they say that they can't access their bank account, which was kind of bullshit there, because when soldiers get deployed, they do have a U.S. bank account that they can do. And this guy was using the excuse that he needed his money for, like, groceries and toiletries, but talk to if some of the soldiers actually deployed, they actually provide them for him. And no, you don't fill out a form at all, because of the fact that the only way you can get benefits for, like, military wise is if you're actually married to them, not fiance. I mean, this guy has gone by like 2 or 3 names, so they will do that. These scammers and everything will pop up with, like, different names of the same person or same picture, just different accounts. So you really got to be wary, especially on dating websites. So my tips for safety: meet this dude online. I mean, like, when you meet online and everything, make him FaceTime you, or any form of video, something like that, or meet him in person. And if he says he can't video, big red flag. And if he says he needs money for anything, that's a red flag as well. I should have listened, but I didn't. And now I'm paying the price for it. So, I mean, and I'm not the only one getting scammed. There's like billions of people out there that they do this to. So you just gotta be careful online. But that's my story. I mean, and it lasted for like about, what, a month, because I was just like, I couldn't take it anymore. It was just too much. And if you say, like, refuse to give them money and everything, they will guilt trip you into it, or, like, they'll use, like, emotional blackmail for it, like, oh, but we're trying to lay a foundation for our love. No, you're not. You're just using me. And what's more, as a real person and everything, is picture they're using, they don't even know you're existing, so it's even worse. And then you feel emotionally crappy and cheated and everything, because there's this perfect guy who's saying all this stuff. They're really good at what they do. So just don't let them get to you. Don't. And I even like got rid of my account and everything, but I saved all the screenshots. And after like I moved on, I even deactivated all my like dating app stuff because of the fact that I don't want to do it anymore. I just want to meet a person like in person as opposed to just online because let's face it, it's not the same thing. Like long distance relationships are not for everybody, and it's not for me either unless I know the person in person. And that's the only way I'll ever do that again for long distance. So it was really, really hard because he acted like a real soldier, and I thought he was real, but he wasn't. It was just made up to get money or have me be like part of the money scheme. But I did get some like tips down below if you've been a victim of it, and just follow them and just ensure it doesn't happen to you ever. Like my videos, comment if you've been a victim. Please just tell me your story as well. Maybe we can like eventually catch these guys and stop them. But follow me on Twitter, subscribe, comment. I just said that. Just I'll see you in the next video. Bye.